my name's Georgie and I'm a canine behaviourist and training advisor here at Battersea. Today I'm going to show you how to teach your dog a hold. A hold is the first step in teaching your dog more complex tasks like picking up the TV remote or bringing you something on cue. Start teaching a hold with an object that your dog will find easy to pick up, such as a soft toy or a ball. If your dog gets very excited by toys, then you might want to start with a different item. Eventually, you can then move on to items that your dog is less likely to pick up, such as the TV remote or a set of keys. Your dog might move through these steps quite quickly, or even skip a few altogether. That's perfectly fine. Move at your dog's pace. If your dog has any possession issues around picking up a toy or item, then we recommend you seek advice from a trainer or behaviourist before attempting to teach a hold. Make sure you give your dog regular breaks during training, and it's a good idea to put the object away in between sessions. To start, have a food reward in hand. You don't have to use a clicker for this training, but if you would like to, make sure you watch our Introduction to Clicker Training video first. A dog's more likely to investigate an item as soon as it goes on the floor, so get ready to say good or yes, followed by a reward. Depending on how keen your dog is, you may need to start off very simple and just reward your dog for looking at the item. At the exact moment your dog looks at the item, you're going to say yes or click, then reward with the food. These actions before you give the food reward are called marking. If your dog's not looking at the item at all, you can throw a piece of food there to encourage them over, or even have a little play with the toy to see if you can engage them. Next, you're going to mark the exact moment when your dog's nose touches the item. So that your dog has the chance to practice the behaviour each time, it's useful to throw a piece of food away from the item or pick up the item in between touches. Next, you're going to move on to rewarding your dog when they open their mouth on the object. You might find that your dog starts to nudge the object, hold off your reward, and you may find they then open their mouth on the object. As soon as they do this, you can then use your marker and reward them. Keep going until they're doing this consistently. Next, you're going to reward the dog when their whole mouth is around the object. Only reward them for reaching this criteria. Keep practicing until they're doing it consistently. Now you're going to start only rewarding your dog when they lift the object off the ground. When they lift the object any height from the ground, no matter how small, mark them and reward. You can then start to add duration, so rewarding them when they hold for 1 second, then 2 seconds, and so on, marking them at the end of this duration. At this point, you can introduce your voice cue. You can do this by saying get it or hold just before they pick up the item. You can keep marking the action and giving them the reward straight after. Keep practicing this using your cue word until your dog can successfully pick up the item on request. Once your dog can reliably do a hold, you can then start practicing with different objects. As these are new and novel items, you may have to start from the beginning again. If you want, you can then change your cue word for different items, such as hold the ball or hold the remote. If you'd like to teach your dog to let go of an object at the end of a hold, you can check out our video, How to Teach a Drop. You might also be interested in looking at our video to see how these behaviours can be added together to teach your dog a fetch. That was how to teach your dog a hold. If you'd like to learn more about how to teach your dog the Battersea way, make sure you hit the subscribe button below.